Hey guys, this is Warren with KLGadgetTV, and now we are checking out this Galaxy S10 Lite at Samsung's booth in CES 2020. Now, I actually have a few interesting facts about the Galaxy S10 Lite, and I'm going to share them with you in this video. But before that, let's just take a look at the hardware. So as you can see on the front here, there's actually very little difference if you put it with the Note 10 Lite side by side. You still get an Infinity O display. The front camera is right at the top, just like a Note 10 device, and the front camera has actually been upgraded to a 32 megapixel camera, so it could take high resolution selfies. Now let's take a look at the side and the back. So like the Note 10 Lite, this is built with a plastic build that actually feels really great. It doesn't feel cheap at all, but you can definitely tell it's plastic, and you also get that glass-stick effect that the A series has as you get it exposed to light. So the camera modules is still a triple camera setup, but Samsung has made a couple of changes here, and they did say that they made the change because they want the S10 Lite to be a more photography focused device, and that is made for the younger generation people. So that's why you get a 48 megapixel camera on this one, which supports the super steady OIS module that is found on the Galaxy A80, and you get a 5 megapixel macro lens, and of course you also get a 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens. So that's actually a good camera setup nonetheless. Right, so in terms of specs, you guys know, if you read our site, you would have already known the specs. This is a Snapdragon 855 powered device. Regardless in which market it is launching, it has 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. You can also expand it through micro SD, which is actually great. So one thing that the S10 Lite is lacking is a headphone jack. So I did ask a Samsung executive on the decision that is made here as compared to the Note 10 Lite, which has a headphone jack. And the reason that they gave me is because the Super OIS module actually takes up space, and this thing actually supports the 45 watt super fast charge standard that Samsung has introduced in the Note 10 and Note 10 Plus. So that is actually a pretty reasonable compromise. I could definitely live with that, and Samsung definitely also encourages the use of Bluetooth headphones because they are actually so great right now. Alright, so let's take a look at the camera, since this is the main focus of the phone. Alright, the camera interface, of course, you do see a couple of changes. Now, first of all, since you don't get to use the macro, you don't get to have the telephoto lens, you only get 2 buttons over here, which switches to the ultra wide camera and also to the wide angle camera. Now, how do you activate the 48 megapixel camera mode is to tap on this 4x3 button here, and when you tap on the 4x3 H here, it switched to the 48 megapixel shooting mode. So you can take that. By default, it actually defaults to 12 megapixels like the rest of the high resolution camera smartphones out there. Alright, so let's take a look at the macro mode. This is actually a very impressive feature that I think I will definitely use it. So I have a 5-cent coin over here. If you look at it, so I'm going to show you how it looks like. So I'm going to put it near the macro lens. Do you see how sharp and how clear it is? I'm actually putting it extremely close, like probably only like 1 cm away. This is how clear it is, and this is probably one of the most impressive features that I like about the Galaxy S10 Lite. Alright, so yeah, that's pretty much on the first look of the Samsung Galaxy S10 Lite in CES 2020. It definitely looks really nice, and I really think, you know what, Samsung has kind of like it's being too modest about this phone itself. Alright, so that's pretty much about my first look on the Galaxy S10 Lite. Stay tuned for more over at KLGadgetTV. Subscribe to us on our YouTube channel. Hit that bell notification icon so that you do not miss any of our uploads. I'll see you in the next video, and thanks for watching.